afternoon. I'm Charles Livingston, and again we have Juan Alvarez with us, and we're going to speak about how the gas prices are affecting the sales of super replicas.
It's true. It's nice, first of all, it's nice to have you back.
Thank you very much, Juan. Nice to see you again. It's no surprise the downturn in the economy is having a negative effect on global car dealerships. According to CNN's financial reports, the car sales of new and exotic cars are drastically being affected by the sluggish economy. While many dealerships say that although sales of new and costly cars are down, there is a rise in sales for used cars and exotic replica cars.
For super replicas, the slump in the economy has actually increased ourselves because those car buyers of exotic cars who can afford buying the original car are now seeing the benefit of owning a replica exotic car opposed to spending $250,000 on an original car.
I heard rumors that sales reached a record high for super replicas in October after the Bush financial crisis speech.
Well, it's not a rumor, it's a fact. We've noticed from super replicas financial analysis of monthly sales that there was an increase shortly after President George Bush's announcement of the financial crisis. The famous speech that shook the world when the president said the United States will pour at least $250 billion directly into major banks and expand federal insurance protection to encourage financial institutions to resume lending to one another.
The car industry in general has had a negative effect because of the economical crisis. But the result is people are looking for alternatives, such as economical motors and fuel-efficient engines, or even electrical motors.
When we started promoting our electric motor, our Tesla replica sales hit the roof. We found straight away that there are more people trying to escape the high gas prices by using alternative energy sources, so it was a perfect timing to launch our electric motor.
Juan, how have the gas prices affected super replica car sales?
Actually, Livingston, that's a really good question. Even though Super Replica promotes big gas guzzling engines for high speed and performance, we are not affected at all by the high prices on gas. In fact, our sales for bigger motors and more horsepower are rising. All said and done, we do, however, offer an economical, fuel-efficient drivetrain for all our mid-engine cars. We offer the MR2 Toyota twin-cam engine, for example, and this motor is fast and adds a 4-cylinder, very economical fuel efficient in gas. We offer cars and drivetrains for all our customers' needs.
Well, Juan, let's go and see some of the cars that super replicas are constructing. This car, Juan, is fantastic. How is it possible that they come up with the color so identical to the original?
We can make the identical color of any super exotic car.
Juan, I just cannot imagine, I just cannot believe they can copy with such details and such, it's just like the original.
Well, here in Super Replica, we take great care to create the exact and precise details of the original car.
The trend seems to be at this moment that investors and hobby car owners would rather save their money and find other resources to provide the same, or if not better, returns on their spending of luxury vehicles. It's no surprise the downturn in the economy is having a negative effect on global car dealerships. According to CNN's financial reports, the car sales of new and exotic cars are drastically being affected by the sluggish economy. While many dealerships say that although sales of new and costly cars are down, there is a rise in sales for used cars and exotic replica cars. Yes, this Rolls-Royce Phantom is just another marvelous example of the quality that Super Replica can produce.
Well, this Rolls-Royce Phantom is a four-door sedan luxury car. Imagine owning one of these in your house. It'd be unbelievable.
With this type of Rolls-Royce Phantom, what sort of kits do you offer?
Well, you have a choice of a four-door sedan, a coupe, or drop-head convertible. It's really your choice.
Okay, Juan, but what about the chassis and what about the engine? What is used for the Phantom Rolls-Royce?
Well, you have a choice of a donor car like the Lincoln Continental Victoria Crown or the Cadillac. Or you can use a tube chassis to create everything new just like the original. Depending on your budget, we can actually build this car on an original Bentley. Keep in mind, you can have a V8 engine like the Cadillac V8 or the Ford V8, or you can have a bigger motor like the V12.